Hello, welcome to Flory Models Kit View Time. Today we've got Copper State Models' latest kit. This is the 35th scale Romfell Panzerwagen. Okay, I never heard of it either, but it absolutely looks lovely. And if it's anything like anything else they've done, you know it's going to be absolutely stunning. So we can see nice little bit of digital and photographic artwork down on that one. Very much complements itself. A little bit of box thing, all the rest of it around it. Again, I know nothing about this thing whatsoever, I'll be honest with you. So I'm doing this completely blind, this review, and I haven't even looked in the box as always. So yeah, stay with me. Okay, so anyway, Romfell armoured car. Autumn 1916, or we've got spring 1917 as well, just saying down here. Kit number for this one is 35002, so obviously this is hot on the heels after the Lanchester. Okay, as we can see, a little bit of blurb around the outside as always. Alright, so into the box. So packaging is always absolutely gorgeous on these. So we just stick that around there. Okay, so you can see we get our very nice box within a box, which makes it nice and strong. And then in here, just like the others, it is literally like an iPhone unboxing, because you know you're going to be greeted with this cardboard classic manual, which is absolutely off the chart. We'll look at that properly in a moment. We've obviously got multiple bags down in here, as we can see. All right, got a little clear part as well. And into here, let's get hold of it. And we got some decals. So just slide the box out of the way. And that, as always, we'll start with our instructions. And again, these look gorgeous. They just look like they're just from a museum, or, you know, it's just so of that era. They always do these absolutely gorgeous, and their manuals are literally a joy to behold. Okay, so anyway, a bit like a book here. So anyway, saying about here, December 1915, Budapest. Okay, obviously a little bit about the wagon. I will probably have a quick look at this after I've done this and read through it, because as I say, I know nothing about it whatsoever. All right, so we've got some of the drawings from it. Again, the original drawings, which are absolutely fantastic. Okay, with the illustrations showing you all the details right the way through, which again is absolutely fantastic research done by the guys. Some pictures of it, there we go, actually shown. Very, very nice indeed. Some of the original publications, and again, fantastically done. Then we're down into the kit, and like we were saying with this, it's one of those things, even if you've never built this type of model before, or anything to do with theirs, they will guide you. Their manuals aren't just that's two bits and you stick them together. It's got fantastic detail, as you can see down here, to guide you through the build process, even if you haven't got a clue what you're actually doing. Okay, so again, some very nice detail points pointing out right the way through, showing the actual engine going together. Okay, and as I said, it guides you literally through each stage as it goes through. So actually working your way through with the engine, obviously the front, the actual compartment to the rear, all the different parts right the way through, showing how they're actually added to the rest of it in that colour way of doing it. All right, so working your way through, obviously the entire build up, putting all the running gear in, all the mechanics in there. We've got the wheels going on, we've got the drive chain going on there, things like that, the tyres, fitting those, again different ones right the way through, and then showing in up to the turret, showing you down here with the gun, and then putting them in, the headlights, the turret itself, how that works and fits as well right the way through. Again, if you've never done it, this is the great thing about their kits, they just guide you in the actual build. Okay, and then obviously we've got the markings going on there, which there isn't too many of them, or that might be a bit of a pain to get on. Okay, but again, they are done left and right handed side, so you can show about them going in there, things like that. And there you have it. That looks gorgeous, but their manuals are so reminiscent, shall we say, of the Wingnut Wings, that it was that much I thought it was Wingnut Wings that are behind them, but they're not, because I spoke to the guys. Okay, so decals here. So we have a quick look on this thinner camera. There we go. Decals, maybe a little bit thick, but definitely good solid colour, done by Cartograph, so let's face it, they're a name you can trust in the decal community, definitely. Alright, so that's those. Whilst we've got the little parts out here, I don't think there's any point getting out, but we've got the headlights, we've actually got the bulb detail already moulded into it. So again, very nicely done down at the back, so you can easily just pop a little bit of silver in there, and you're good to go with those. Okay, right, so into the parts. Just trying to think which we start. Let's start with some of the big ones. Okay, so we are heat seal bags. Okay, so as you can see, beautifully done right the way through. The plastic is quite soft, as you can probably see how much it flexes and stuff like that. Okay, but I can't really see any sink marks. There's no real sign of flash on this. On sprue A, right the way through, looks absolutely gorgeous. So if we have a look at some of the closer details to it, you can see you've got very nice texture actually moulded in with the actual relief details. They're very sharp, crisply moulded right the way through to the point where you catch your skin on them. They are that nice. Okay, and then working your way through, we've actually got the armoured roof, and then obviously all the armour parts with the actual raised rivets and bolts holding those all on there just like that. Okay, and then again down the front here, and then again off the front with the actual radiator system and the various parts. The chassis itself is already moulded in here just like that with the actual drive chain. But very, very nice indeed. And then even on the blind side, when you're looking at it with the ejector pins, they are all recessed, all very finely done. So they're no problem, they're not sticking proud or anything else like that. So nice touches definitely down here with the drive for the chains. You can probably see it down on there as well. Beautifully done. Okay, so down in here, so this is sprue B. Okay, as you can see, very nicely done indeed. No problem with that whatsoever. Again, I'm trying to look for anything that's sort of wrong with it, and I'm failing miserably because it's all absolutely fine. All the parts are very finely done, as you can probably see down on here and catching it in the light. So we've got the actual floor. Got a couple of tiny little sink marks just down in here, but you're not going to see that anyway. Okay, and then obviously all the smaller parts up the front. We've got the gun there. Very, very nicely done. Good, clean, crisp. Moulded right the way through, and even the little fan, that's actually very nicely done. And again, the bolt detailing on the surface is absolutely gorgeous. And then on the blind side, again, all the ejector pins tucked nicely out of the way. Good, solid build on that. Again, tiniest, it looks like sink marks, but I don't think they are. I don't think there are even sink marks on those, not that you're going to see them anyway. But a good, nice, very small locating tabs right the way onto it as well. Okay, so again, no problems with everything on sprue C here, looking very nice, very sharp. Again, no flash, no sink marks or anything that stands out at all. Got tiny little bit of flashes on the actual sprue, but not actually on the parts, which is a gorgeous touch. So again, running around down on here, we can see we've got the covers, got the leaf springs running right the way through. Actually very, very nice indeed. The headlight cluster, things like that. The seat, top of the engine, again really very nice. This veining, which is solid, okay, right the way through for the front grille, being the armoured grille. And again, on the blind side, all the ejector pins are very flat. I've got one there that's sticking a little bit proud, but I bet it's nowhere that's going to count. Again, very, very nicely done. Okay, last up we've got the wheels. And some of the engine parts, I think. So this is a match pair. We've got two exactly the same down in here. So this is sprue D. And as you can see, we've got those wheels and the drive and the bolt heads and everything else, and the tyres all moulded in. Well, it's moulded in one. I thought it was actually two halves. Actually moulded one tiny little thing. That'd be great. So obviously these fitting down onto the inside, and away you go. And then over onto here with these engine parts. And we've got these little number ones on here, beautifully done. Tiniest tiny little joins on those right the way through. Gorgeous. Very nice indeed. As you probably know, I'm quite a fan of Copper State models. I love all of their stuff. It is almost Wingnut Wings-esque. Their instructions are just as good. Their mouldings and plastic and the detail is just as good as well. So what's not to love about it? I have to thank them because, to be honest with you, one of the very few I've had sent to me for a review for free. So just for disclosure, as I say, the rest of it we pay for. Okay, but this particular one, the guys sent me this one. They sent me the last one as well, which was for the Lanchester, which is absolutely gorgeous. You might know Steve was building that one. And to be honest with you, I'm going to build that one. So I'm going to be building this one in the very near future as well, as a little bit of a thank you for them for sending it to me. But there we go. That is the gorgeous Copper State Models 1/35 scale Romfell Panzerwagen.